nation and mining family, what is going on out there, guys? As you can see, I'm the Lone Ranger today. Mikkel is on the road with his family doing some stuff, so he was unable to make it today. So what's going on, all you happy hashers out there? We got Shuby, we got Jason the Tiger Osborne, we got Shuby, what's up, John Germain? We got Taines, we got Nicholas Olson, what's going on, some goblin loser, I don't know, I love that name. Crypto Bedell, yo, you rock. Crypto Mikkel, he's like, I'm driving home right now. Well, you better not be fucking texting and like driving at the same time. Hashtag hash for savage, guys. Everybody, just drop that FA for the savage. Spam the FAs. Yo. So definitely gonna be I broke and then fixed my PC today. Had a meltdown. I've had those days, my man. I have definitely had those days whenever I had put my my Threadripper PC together. Trying to get this AIO pump into the case without dislodging RAM sticks and shit like that. Yeah, I was chasing down some like funky fucking problems, and ever since I did that and figured out how to work this particular case properly, it's been smooth sailing since then. Yo. Alright. Rip the CPU from the socket. Oh god, be careful with that one. Be walking careful. So I figured, since I'm the Lone Ranger today, I figured I would kind of do a little treat of some sort, you know. Yo, what do I got here? Ooh. So, gonna do a little bit of maintenance on a card. Maybe even do a little mail time. Ooh. So got some cool stuff going on for today. Definitely ask away any questions through the stream as I'm sitting here and disassembling this Radeon 5600 with the HBM2 memory on here from a friend of mine who hasn't hashed on it in a long time. He's like, hey man, can you get it up and running? I'm like, yeah, I can do that. We'll see what's going on with this bad boy here. He's trying to tell me that this was from just sitting around. This is nasty. This thing spun up and smelled like cigarettes. So if you smoke around your mining equipment, first off, don't be doing that. That to me is a big no-no. Tar and nicotine, even if you're smoking weed or whatever, if you're in one of those legal states, don't be smoking around it in general. It just kind of like leaves like a tar residue over everything, and the slightest bit of dirt or debris that's floating through the air will instantaneously stick to it. The fan's working on this thing, so I mean, it's got good stuff. He said it just turned off and he never messed with it. He's not really a computer guy at all. He just kind of got into the hype, I think, in 2016, 2017, got in, did his thing, and then got out of it altogether. I'm like, I know I had some paper of the towels. So he gave me a motherboard, his power supply that I got to pull that apart too and clean that, because dude, that's just nasty. I'm gonna have to blow some of the stuff apart, blow it with the vacuum cleaner, so there'll be a point where I'm gonna mute this for you guys, because I'm sure you do not need your eardrums to be just blown out. So, hi guys, let's dig into it. Yo, Yashnik, yes. Hashtag hash for savage. What's the giga hash at right now, Yashnik? Can you check? Or somebody check and put it into the chat what the giga hash is currently sitting at. And if you could tell here, my homeboy has never opened this, as it's never been stabbed. This thing has never came off. Now this is the very first Vegas 64 that I've ever gotten my hands on, so this will be my first look underneath the hood of one of these things. You guys are at 21.2. Oh, damn. Nice, nice. It's good to see that it's still up. Yo, what's up, Cryptopadale? What's up, what's up? So, let's go ahead and... Where did my screwdriver go? There it is. I'll head it over here. So let's go ahead and take this thing apart. So I know that taking off this is going to basically just release the cooler from the core, and I'm sure I'm going to have to take off all these surrounding screws to get the front radiator portion to come off too. That's just kind of how AMD does everything. Like, what the fuck, right into the stream for me. Yeah. So let's go ahead and start taking this thing apart. Now I'm gonna sit there and I don't have one of the Gamers Nexus mod mats, so but I usually do the same thing he does, though. Just kind of put everything in line, how you pulled it apart and stuff, you know, this way you don't mix up screws in case there's screws that are any different from one another. Oh, that's kind of funny. They got like a little bit of blue Loctite on these things. Huh. That is interesting. DCA Panda Hands, yeah. Too funny. Yo, what's up, Raven Sky? What's up, what's up? Alright, so now the back plate just shimmied, so I know it just released. They don't even bother to put any kind of heat dissipation onto the back. And I'm sure the HBM2 memory modules get a little warmer. You can even see kind of the heat signature that this card is actually putting off. And those are going to... what kind of controllers are those? Let's see if I can get a tighter shot on that and actually get zoomed in. Let's see here. So it's actually up over, I think these would be almost like a MOSFET, almost. I bet you it's a power controller rail for sure. Interesting. Oh my god, there's like a bazillion fucking screws underneath here. Back up. There we go. There we go. And there's like as you can see, there's like a ton of screws that were hidden underneath this plate. So awesome. This one's gonna be fun to pull apart. Yay! Ooh, more Loctite on these screws. Holy cow. They were like, hey, we mean business. You are not taking this apart. I'm like kind of like searching around, making sure there's nothing goofy that I see too. Holy cow, there's a ton of screws. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need to make sure I do this properly. Hold on, I'm like organizing my screws, guys. So you look like that, you look like that. So you look like that. You're here. Here. So these couple of screws look a little smaller. Alright, now let's take this like spring off of here. I'll be the first person to tear into this. That. And this thing should technically just come apart. I got no real screws. Oh, nope, I do. There are 2 screws sitting right up on the front side of the shielding here. So, should just pull apart technically. Depends on how stuck it wants to be. Oop, I forgot 1 screw. Wow. Just 1. And you would have went right there. Cool. Now it should come apart. That's why I'm always gentle with these things, guys. Alright. We got some wiring here. Hopefully I do not need any tweezers. We'll see here. One of these I'll get apart first. Let's see what I can do here. There we go. Usually I can get one apart and then I can get to the other one. Oh, that's nasty. That's a bug. We got a bug in here, guys. That's nasty. Try not, when you're pulling these apart, guys, try not to, like, dig at the, pulling off the wires themselves. Because as you pull on the wires, that's when you're going to start having issues. So, there should be a way to pull the cooler apart on this? I would think so. There's no way to pull this fan assembly out? Are you kidding me? I wonder if it's these perimeter screws. Yeah, I betcha. I'm going to take off these perimeter screws because I kind of want to get to this and take the fan out too so that I can clean it. So, God, this thing is nasty. And I know it's not going to be that same screw size, so allow me to grab another tool here. Let's see here. Is this the right size? Oh, this is like weird. Yeah, there are tons of like hot spots on this thing. Alright, cool. I have the right screwdriver. This one's like a 0mm. It's like hot spots and cigarette junks. It's like, ew. I smell cigarettes all over this. Hey, Anonymous Miner, what's up, what's up? He's like, hey, hello there. Let's see if this releases the housing. Alright, I'm starting to lift it. Am I like missing a screw somewhere? It feels like it's lifting up, right? Oh, there you go. Come on. Come on. It's tight in there. And this is why people hate dealing with these blower style fans. Because here... Oh. Oh God. Oh my God. I can't make stuff up like this, dude. Oh my Lord. I cannot make this stuff up. So, you ready for it, guys? It stands off the edge of the cooler. Oh my fucking god, that's... You see how little area that this card was able to breathe in? No wonder why this thing was like turning off on him. Anytime I had a blower once and I started noticing the temperature climbing on it. I pulled out the cooler and it was good. But the fuck? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. A fucking tar pit, dude. This is why if you're a cigarette smoker, don't smoke by your shit. It collects everything on there. This is a prime example. And then two, if you have to smoke by your stuff, clean it on a regular basis, guys. Oh Jeebus. I'm gonna go vacuum off this shag pile carpeting, so I'm gonna mute the mic real quick so I don't blow your guys' eardrums off in the process of... Oh my god. Hold on. Oh, okay. I like peeled it up with my vacuum cleaner. That's got like density to it. Oh, this is disgusting. Oh, so much better. Like, I can see through this. That's passable. There's like a couple little spots I'd like to get in there and clean a little bit better. Let's see if I can just knock it out real quick. Alright, now I'm going to blow through this thing. I'll give this a passing grade of a A-, just because there's like it's like in the fins and I've got no way to get down into it. But it's at least it's passable. I'd say it's like maybe got like a 1% obstruction, but it's in the bottom of the fin. I can't do nothing about it. Alright, so put you back in here. This is so nasty. Oh man. This fan. Oh dude, this fan is like sticky too. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, Pepe. You're not gonna want to be up over here. Yep, let me clean this fan here, dude. Man, this is gonna need like a pipe cleaner of some sort. I'm trying to think of what I've got that I can clean this with that'll work pretty well, because oh, that's nasty. That's oh. Oh. This is just so disgusting. I've been putting this one off because I knew it was going to be bad. But good God. I know, right? Host this thing for him. It's like, Jesus Christ. This is when I feel bad for the equipment. It's been abused. Tell me, GPU, where did the bad man touch you? It's like, God, touched you right in the hashes. Yeah, this kind of works. Whatever I'm doing right now. It's like, ew. It's like, guys, don't be a lazy hasher. Clean this stuff every so often. He's gonna have to pay me for my time. People want to pay me for my time like this. That's on them. It's like, disgusting. Triggered! Oh my God. So if you guys got any questions or comments or anything like that, you know, go ahead. I think tonight will be a little bit of an open form per se. Disgusting. I mean, I cannot make this up. It's like, good God. I really haven't been mining any ergo, actually. Just to be honest. God, there is so many better things I could be doing right now than cleaning out a fan blade. I wish there was an easier way to doing this. It's so tight up in here. I wish I can get like a better tool down in here. Like, anybody got any better ways to cleaning this fan out? Of like cigarette? Oh my God. It's so sticky. It's so nasty. I knew when I saw them getting dumped off over here, I'm like, oh my Lord, this is gonna be bad. As long as he's willing to fucking pay me for my time. Degreaser, yeah. Yeah, right. Just free on with this thing. Just freeze it all and break it off. So I wish I had a new fan for this thing. Oh my God. I think at this point a new fan would actually be more cost effective. Pressure washer, yeah. Hit a little paint stripper with it too. Hell yeah. Fire solves everything, man. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to get the bulk of it out. I'm not going for like absolute perfection, but there's a couple of them areas where they're like a little thicker than others. Yeah, That fan is as caked. I mean, look at that. This is out of the fan blades. Disgusting. For anybody that doesn't think smoking around their PC doesn't do harm. It's like this fan's gonna be like, oh my god, somebody loves me for the first time in my entire life. This card was put together with better love than they got treated. Alright, I'm going to put this on mute real quick. I hope I didn't blow everybody's eardrums out with that one. Sorry, I thought I hit the button harder to mute that. Oh god, it's like even in here. That's disgusting. I'm gonna take this to the sink real quick. I'll be right back, guys. This needs a little help. Oh, that's nasty. It's better now. Still nasty. And I gotta dry this off. Get most of this off, and then I can take the vacuum cleaner and just blow it. Air dry this thing quick. Put the rapid dry technology onto it. Some of these cards take it forever to pull apart, guys. Holy cow. Oh snaps, we got the Doge Lord himself in his house. DogeLord.com. Don't delay, buy today. You can get some awesome merch. Support that awesome DCA channel that you all love. Whispered too loud. So sorry. Don't delay, buy today. Oh, too funny. There we go. Perfect. Now I got length on you. You can come up and stay up here. All right, so perfect. And it's kind of funny, like if you see that whenever I pull this apart, that none of this backing plate is attached to this cooler in any way, shape, or form. It's kind of funny, guys. Ugh. Pulling out all my little goodies over here. Gotta have some of my MX4 non-conductive thermal paste. And let me dig down to my thermal pad. I just gotta see how thick this bad boy of a thermal pad really is compared to what I'm pulling out here. Half-inch there. So I got my 1 millimeter, and it looks like that's what it should be. Yeah. It is 1 millimeter, guys. Awesome, awesome. So we'll go ahead and take that off of there. ASMR rig mining builds. Oh my god. You guys are nuts. Little cookie at the end. That's fine. I'd rather have to trim it just a little bit. Perfect. And of course, remember, guys, to peel the plastic off of both sides of your thermal pads when you're putting it back on. I've seen people miss it. What GPU is this? This is a Vega 64 cooler that I'm redoing thermal pads and thermal paste on it due to a cigarette smoker induced issues. We'll just say it like that. This one I'm gonna have to kind of wipe a little extra. And what you're seeing me do is a little technique a lot of people don't talk about. The thermal pads are pretty pliable, so you can almost lay it, if you got a good area that you can kind of lay it onto it, you can usually dent out the area where you want to set the pad so you can cut it to size. Pro tip. So all of that now looks really groovy. Let's go on to this nasty card. So it does look like it's burnt, but no, this is like tobacco junk. I have turned the card on. I didn't check to see if it was artifacting, but as soon as it turned on, I was like, oh god, I can't even breathe. It was so just nasty. I'm like, no, I can't do it. To see the board detected it and it turned on, I am happy enough. God. Yeah, it's built up everywhere. Oh, this is cool. Like I said, guys, I have not pulled apart one of these ever. So this is actually a first for me to see the architecture behind this. But let me go ahead and get a really good clean and a polish on this. But check that out. We got 3 chiplets here. 3 different chiplets. That's wild. Oh man, it makes me want to like kind of do a deep dive on this. This is kind of cool. Man, this power rail down here got hot. Super hot. Alright, I think I'm getting somewhere on it. So basically how this is, if you notice that you don't see any memory modules anywhere, but you do. So this part is actually the VGA core, and then these two smaller modules right here are actually the HBM2 memory. Each one should be like 4 gigs or something like that. I think these were 8 gigs, 8 gig cards originally. Yeah, 8 gigabytes of HBM2. So each one of these smaller HBM2 modules right here are 4 gigabytes a piece. The reason why they centrally locate it like this is the closer you can get your memory to your VGA core, the less latency you have in between, which gives you your high-speed memory bus. So this was the easiest way to do it, was just incorporating it in with the die itself, which is kind of interesting setup on there. I wasn't expecting that. Trying to get all the nasty old stuff out the best that I can, because yeah, I'd like to put some fresh stuff up in there. All right, so let's go ahead and reassemble this, and I can at least test fire it up, make sure it's turning back on after I do this, and then I will call it a night on this. So if you guys got any questions about any of this, so I could actually briefly go over this too. I'll probably do a deeper dive on my own channel, guys. So on the back here we do have the MLCC caps back here, the microcapacitors, which I do like seeing that. You need to have a lot of them so that you're basically getting out the ripple and the noise out of the electrical lines going to the cores, so it's more stable going to the HBM2 memory. HBM2 memory modules do not like to see high fluctuations of power going to it. You're talking small little itty bitty ripple, and these things are done skis, guys. But around here is basically all the power rail coming to it. I would suspect that you have let's see here. I'm gonna say that these two power rails here are for the HBM2 memory modules, and then we got core power for all of this stuff. So very interesting in how they are doing things. What are you playing with here? I knew I dropped something and stuck to my hand, and I got a kitty underneath me going, "Ooh, toy!" So yeah, they look it. They had some like a pile up. They definitely got hot, but these would be main power rails coming in. So if these were anything to have an issue, I can even I'll even go one step further. How's that? We will wrong one, I need diode. Perfect. Perfect. Oop. Fell off ground. Yeah. All right. Cool. So these are still good. I'm getting just getting kilo ohms off of it. I'm not going into the mega ohms. If I'm going into the mega, then I know there's an issue. So that's good. The only thing I'd be worrying about is if it's artifacting. If it artifacted, that tells me that the HBM2 memory it got overheated. I do not see any kind of cracking on it at all. So I mean, it's nice and shiny. No real blemishes that I can see. Just like schmutz on there. Yeah, I don't see any cracking. So that's a good thing. I don't see any cracking whatsoever. So I'm like dancing the light off of it so that I can kind of see if there's any kind of shine on it. Let me see if I can actually get closer with this. Oh. And as you can see, as I'm playing with the light onto it, you don't see any kind of looking like any kind of hair or anything on there. Sorry if it's a little greeny or something like that. But as you can see, there ain't nothing on there. Alright. So time to put this thing back together, guys. Hopefully I got enough in here to do this, because that is a big guy. Nah, fuck it. I know this one's got enough in there. This one is the Thermal Grizzly. And I just kind of put an X on there, and I've never had an issue. Another pro tip when you're doing this stuff, after you squeeze out, pull the plunger back in just a little bit. It'll suck up any of the excess that you're not going to use, so you can put the cap on without making a mess. Pro tip. Pro tips here. All right. Alright, so now the fun part, plugging crap back in because they don't give you enough cable length here. Pepe, you're bad timing. Bad timing, bro. You're almost cool about it right now. You're almost ready. I really hate dealing with these stamp spring style. Kitty kitty? No. Stop. Just because I'm not letting you up in my lap doesn't mean you get to pull on my cables now. Pepe? No. No, Kiki. All right. Pepe. Hold on here, guys. Gotta threaten him with the... Alright, so you are not liking to doing it this way. Come on. Oh, I know what I'm trying. Why it's giving me an issue. It's the fan. I've got to locate you. There we go. Oop. And this one. I said stay on the screwdriver. Here we go. Alright, so it's you, both of you, so like this, and these two, okay. I'm just hoping when I fire this thing back up, it doesn't smell like I got kung fu kicked in the sinuses with a cigarette again. That was pretty bad. Alright. And I gotta get the two last front I/O shield screws here that are teeny, flippin' tiny. Okay. There we go. Bam, bam. Alright, so just like that. Let's see if this thing turns back on. Alright. Get over here. Alright, no smoke. Fans rolling. I've actually got airflow for the first time out the back of it. We got a posted green light. Yep, it just posted. We have a green light on the motherboard, which means that this thing should be into BIOS. I'm not sure if I've got the cable hooked up to do this. Let's see if she's in BIOS. I shall do that right now. Alright. Let's see if I can pull that up here and capture card turn on. I might not be hooked up. Thought it was. Must have grabbed the wrong cable. That's always possible. If I grab the wrong cable, then I don't have a long enough cable to make it up over there. Yep, that one's not plugged in. Alright, well, it should be into BIOS though, because it is posted. So, yep, and you can sit there and see the difference on these fans of what I just cleaned compared to what it was when I got it. Night and day difference. That was like an hour's worth of time of cleaning to get it to this, to back to this, and it just takes time. It's not hard, people. I wish people, if you're not gonna do the maintenance on it, please don't touch it. All right, so, and what's going on the Deadwood? Now let me just catch up to the chat and stuff. Deadwood, you farted. You know, if a man sits in a pew and he pews, no matter where he sits, he's always sitting in his pew. Ba-dum-bum. I know, bad dad jokes. I know they're bad. They're bad. Your thermostat only goes to 85. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I would say it's probably about 80 degrees here, AC's on. But I'm also under 3,000 watts worth of lighting here. Whew, it gets a little warm, little toasty over here. But how are you, Deadwood? We are doing good over here. Next comes the magical smoke test, right? But nope, it fired up. Everything seems to be good. I have another card to do for this guy. And then he's got two other 574 giggers that probably need to be BIOS modded and all that good stuff. So that'll be something that I'll be doing next week on Crypto and Hot Rods. So if you guys want to check that out, of course, you know where to find me. So let's see here. Yeah, no kidding, Jason. Fucking, if you are smoking around, even vaping around your rigs, at least once a month, go in there and give it a good clean. It's the price of you pay for being a smoker of any sort. I have a rig that's on the other side of this green screen. I have I have two older cats and two kittens now. Even with the two cats, it was once a month. I had to power the rig down, blow the cat hair out of there, and then it's good. If it's in a dedicated mining room, you can get away with it just a little longer because you're only talking fine dust particles at that point. So if you start having cooling issues, you just take your stuff apart, blow it, put it back together, you're good to go. I'll be doing some tutorials on that coming up here because it's about that time with the server cases that I crack them back open and start to clean them. I guarantee you I'm going to have like a plume of dust come out of those bad boys. It's going to be epic. Nice. Yeah, you can get away with it sometimes. A lot of my fans, they usually just break off. The fan actually breaks off the motor. Motor's still spinning on the inside. True story, it's hilarious. Guys, my mining room, it was, we got up to, 98, 99 degrees out here. And the mining room was at 120 degrees. Everything was hashing just fine. Even a 3090 was hashing in a 120 degree room with no issue. It's just that I move a lot of air, so it's not like stagnated 120 degree air. It's just free flowing air. It's not bad. So all the trick is just move the air. The more air you can move, the better. That's all it takes. I did do a video a while back about talking about the airflow in my little farm. So if you guys ever want to go over that, I have one on Crypto and Hot Rods explaining it, the mathematics that I use to calculate CFMs per cubic foot with the idea that you have to add in ambient air temperature plus all the heat that you're generating with the rigs themselves. There is a mathematical calculation for how much CFMs per BTU. So if you are generating 1200 watts or 1200 BTUs of heat, you're going to need a minimum of 400 CFM blowing directly on the rig. But then you have to also account that you have to exhaust that air out. Plus, what's the air intake, because if outside, if you're using air that's coming in, let's say it's 800 BTUs worth of heat coming in from outside, you're generating 1200, well then you'll be safer with 800 CFM of air. So just kind of be careful with it, pay attention. If you open up your mining room and it just feels stagnant, you are not moving enough air, exhausting out. That's easier said than done. No, that I'll disagree with that one, Tech Man. You would never be able to get a 1-to-1 like that, because going out, everything behind the rig should be hotter. It just matters of how quickly you're able to, how many times an hour are you exchanging all the air. Like I said, my room, it was like it was a 20-degree difference between outside and inside the mining room. Nothing was overheating. Everything was just fine, like 65 C, give or take. To me, 65 C running temperature is not an issue, especially with the amount of GPUs that are in the room, plus the amount of ASICs that are in there. Yeah. I mean, you're either putting in a filter and then you gotta increase CFM even higher with a filter, or if you're taking in, you're gonna be like, oh, I'm just gonna use the dusty air no matter what. You're just gotta know you're also gonna be maintaining everything a little more often too. But usually in the summertime in the mining room, I probably clean the rig, I would say like every other month I'm cleaning the rigs out. So I know I'm due for doing a good rig cleaning episode, so stay tuned for all of that. And with that, guys, if you don't have any other comments or questions, I'm gonna head up out of here. Definitely smash that Lizzy like button, guys. Subscribe, hit the bell notification, all that good stuff. If you're new here, certainly drop into the Discord. It is always free, guys. If you'd like to support us, we do have a Patreon. It is down below. And to all of our Patreon members, we are going to be doing a giveaway with a mining motherboard, guys. So I'm not sure exactly when we're going to do that. I'll have to talk with the rest of the team for when we're going to do that. We can thank Crypto Bedell over that, one of our Patreons. So he's wanting to give back to the community, which is amazing. There's Crypto Bedell, because Crypto Bedell is rated F for fucking awesome. Yeah. I got somebody that's not calling, but not. People don't realize. It's like I hear fireworks and I'm like, oh, I hear pop, 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 pop. And then I hear it again. I'm like, oh, that's somebody at the door. All right, so, where was I? Oh, yeah. So, yeah, if you guys want to help support the channel, definitely check out the Patreon. All the links are always down below. Don't forget, if you are wanting to be part of the Aeon Poker Tournament, sign up today. Registration is officially open. So be there or be square, guys. It is an open Aeon tournament. The grand prize is 20,000 Aeon, guys. Woo! It's gonna be eye-popping. Yo. Too funny, Tech Man. He's like, you live in shit Chi-Town. Hop, 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 hop. Could be the gangsters out there. Nope. So definitely registration for the Aeon is open officially. I've already registered, guys, so yo, definitely be a part of that. And another thing to be a part of is that hash for Savage, guys. So definitely we have in the Discords links and stuff like that if you guys would like to donate to the Savage family. Considering that Savage is still currently on a ventilator, fighting the big fight, guys. So show his family a little bit of love. If you don't want to give up that busy bit and you got a rig or something, maybe toss it on there for 24 hours. Be like, hey, what the hell? It's for a good cause, guys. It's like you guys can check the wallet addresses. It is public. It is all going to go 100% of the proceeds to his lovely wife, and to help pay for all the medical bills that are obviously going to be racking up here, guys. So even if you don't have a rig, like you're here for just support, definitely at least have, give out a good prayer, send some good juju energy out towards the Savage, because he's fam, guys, just like all of you guys. And yep, still at 23 gigahash. Hey, it was really surreal to see it get up to 40 gigahash. It was like, oh my fucking lord, that is how a community gets together. Definitely spam the FA in the Chizat, yo. Oh, Manuel, that is awesome. He's like, I have all of mine into it. Check and done. Yo, that's fucking FA, guys. You all are FA. Yep, and that's where you can go check out all of that good stuff. Techman's posting the link right there, guys. It's all for Savage for sure, Jason. I hope you all spread a little love to him. Guys, put FA in the chat. FA for our man Savage. Because Savage Mine is rated F. For fucking awesome. Yes, pump it. Pamp it. Yeah. Gotta pump it. Gotta pamp it up. Pamp it. And with that, guys, we'll definitely see you on the next one. Stick around for Jay the Weatherman for tomorrow for the Bitcoin forecast for the week, guys. See if it's going to go up or if it's going to go down. Is this a time to short hold or is this a buying opportunity? Don't know, don't care myself, because none of this is financial advice. We'll definitely see you all on the next one. For the Savage.